So please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see, now that you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Wilfred Arnold. Okay?
My man.
Okay.
Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic.
That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog.
How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can
first.
you show me a little bit of something, like, to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you know you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but you know.
Wait, hold up.
You got.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with
when,
you.
it, when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny
All right,
and start laughing.
do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smizing.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Find somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well out there. Man, I missed you guys. It's been a long, crazy, exciting weekend, but it's nice to be kind of back on here just for a little bit tonight, because I literally just landed a few hours ago. Haven't even unpacked. Shoot, my luggage is literally still at my front door right now as we speak. It has been a long couple days, but it's been an amazing couple days. LA was very good to me, more than I could ever expect it to be, and I'm very blessed, and I had a great time when I was out there. But I also missed you guys, and I was like, man, I told y'all I'd be on tonight. When I got back, I'm exhausted. I'm really beat, but I was just like, you know what? I told everybody I'd be on, so I'm going to keep to my promises, get on here and say what's up, see how y'all are living. You know what I'm saying? I know that there is a lot going on. Huge shout out to Jalen, Tanuvane, Michelle Schmale, for all y'all who have been sending me nothing but tweets and emails all this weekend, letting me know what is really going down, what I missed this weekend. And bruh, let me tell you something. There's so much stuff that I missed that I haven't even had a chance to really look all this stuff up. So I'm not going to jump into anything too hardcore tonight because I have not gotten a real good chance to do a deep dive. I've been literally so off the radar, you know what I mean? Out of the, I don't even know how to explain it to you. As soon as I landed, it was pretty much work. And it was still a really great time, but I was just so busy. There was so much going on this past weekend that, man, I just had to, I was just off the radar. I was literally off the radar in regards to everything. I don't know if you guys saw the live video that I put up, on Saturday, with like just minutes before the event that I hosted, the Rose Marone fashion show that I was honored to host. But I went out to LA to host this virtual fashion show. Since we still have to deal with the Rona that's going on right now, obviously we had a fashion show where there was social distance, like we were practicing social distancing. We were all wearing masks, but we also got to see some really, really amazing fashion, which was really, really dope. And yeah, it was just a blessing to be a part of it. I was honored to be asked to host such an amazing event, and made a lot of friends, made a lot of connections, and it was just so busy. I thought I'd have time to do some sort of pop-up video or a little live stream, a little live show, talk about things that are going on. But I was so busy with that event and so busy helping out and helping put things together over there that unfortunately I just couldn't do what you guys were waiting for me to do. But I am very, very happy to be here back at it. KISS, just so you know, it wasn't a vacation. It was far from a vacation. It was a great time, you know, LA is beautiful. Got to see the beach, got to see the ocean, got to eat some really great food, got to crush and, you know, throw down and cook some really great food. But unfortunately, it was literally I went out there for work and then came right back, and now I'm here back in front of the camera. You know what I mean? But I did enjoy it quite a bit, you know, just to be completely honest. Just to be completely honest. So, woo. Yes, Jalen, there's some seriously messed up stuff going on here. And like I said, I mean, here it is. There were places that I did not have reception. So I'm literally like 2 or 3 days behind on the news, on things that are going on in the world right now, where I'm like, what? A Trump supporter got killed by now he's saying he's confessed, or he is a 100% Antifa supporter. You know, an Antifa supporter, now proclaimed Antifa supporter, has shot and killed a Trump supporter in Portland, in the streets of Portland. There is, I mean, we of course talked a little bit about this, or I did a little bit of a video. But like I said, I tried to do a pop-up video, but like I said, couldn't do anything. I was literally over at somebody else's home, helping them put things together in regards to this event. But I tried to do something. So doing that pop-up video about our Black Panther Chadwick Boseman, Mr. Jackie Robinson, Mr. James Brown himself passing away. That was something that just floored me. But as far as like that, the 39 children that were found in a trailer, if I'm correct, I mean, there's so many pieces, so many stories that I have to cover over the next couple days. It's going to be mind-boggling. And then of course, you guys helped me with some amazing stuff. You guys sent me some really great emails, some really great tweets in regards to everything that's going on. It's like, in case you missed it, Pascal, here's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the support of like, hey, we missed the show. Can it come back on already? You know what I mean? So that really made me feel good. And that's why that gave me the incentive and got me excited about coming back home, even tired as all hell right now. Just to come back on the mic and just say hello, you know what I'm saying? And just tell you guys how my trip was, you know what I'm saying? And kind of catch up on a few things, you know what I'm saying? So before I jump into all of that, of course, Yellow Man, good evening, my brother. Jalen, how you doing, sweetheart? Good evening. Tanner Vane, my brother, what's up, soldier? What's good, man? Blake, what's up, man? How you doing? Good evening. Kiss, what's up? Malia, what's up? Good day, or good? Yeah, it's good day. Good day, mate. Hopefully you having a good one out there. Enemy Nation, what's up, man? What's up? I just saw you had a new video that just popped up. You put it up a few hours ago. Haven't checked it out yet. I will be watching it as soon as this show is over. For sure. And I'll put in my 2 cents in a little while. Did they Kiss? Did they bedazzle the masks for the models? Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that does that. Well, excuse me. Honestly, there wasn't much bedazzling of masks. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of custom-made masks. Oh man, I have mine, but it's not in this room. I'll probably bring it onto the show tomorrow morning for sure, so you guys could see it for yourselves. But this was, Rose Marone is a new fashion line, or it's a fashion line that's been around, but it's finally just coming out to the public even more now. And yeah, they've made custom-made masks and everything. So so that one was really, really cool. But then, of course, there was swimwear, there was evening looks. I mean, like, you name it, it was really great. I mean, it was LA. It's LA. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? Lots of beautiful people wearing beautiful stuff. And yeah, makes you want to go get down on the ground and do a whole bunch of crunches and do nothing but drink water and cans of tuna. Yes. And that's the truth. John Caitlin, what's up, man? Good evening. Happy to see you on here. You know, Kiss, if I have to wear a mask, I at least want to look pretty. Facts, man. You know what I'm saying? At least you want to look good. There's so many masks out there that are done up so nicely. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure. You know what I mean? But, you know, here's the thing, John Caitlin. That's the one thing in regards to Jalen. That's one thing I'm still trying to figure out. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is Nathan Larson? I got an email from Jalen, and I guess she sent it to me a couple days ago, but I didn't get it until this morning. As I'm getting onto the plane on my way back here, and I'm like, who's this Nathan Larson dude? From my understanding, he is some sort of government official, or he's like a public figure, but he's a very, very bad boy. That's all I know right now. But that's something that I'm going to be looking up and diving into and seeing what I can do. Like I said, I'm going to try to do as much catch up on the next couple shows in regards to all the stuff that's going on. I mean, shoot, like I said, the Antifa supporter shooting a Trump supporter in the middle of the street just because that Trump supporter was a Trump supporter is mind-boggling. And we're gonna be looking that up tomorrow for sure. Oh man, let me pull up the list, because I got a list. I sent myself a little list just so I know what the hell is going on. But I'm telling you, man, this has been insane. It's been insane. Wow. The world's going to hell, man. It's unbelievable. Excuse me, hold on. Took a little nap. That nap was not enough. And it's like I'm still adjusting. So, yes. So, we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff tomorrow. I'm telling you this, guys. This is some really crazy stuff. So, there is U.S. Marshals say they found 39 missing children in Georgia. 39 missing children, y'all. 39, which is incredible. Okay? And now, I knew about this story right when I landed in L.A. As soon as I landed in L.A., my girlfriend turns to me and goes, "Oh my God, look at this." And I'm like, "Oh, damn." I'm like, damn, because I brought my camera with me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bring lights or anything, but I was just like, man, I got my camera. I got all this stuff. I'm ready to knock some stuff out today, or it's when I get out there. And then I had no internet. Internet was just trash. So it's just like, all right, well, that's just something I'm going to have to hold up and do on a like a literal live show next week. So we will be talking about that tomorrow for sure. And the other question is, of course, from my understanding, mainstream media hasn't really jumped into this story. It hasn't been like a number one story in regards to this. In regards to this whole thing about the 39 missing children, which is wild to me, you know. U.S. Marshals found 39 missing children in Georgia over 2 weeks in a mission known as Operation Not Forgotten. I'm sorry. The agency announced in a press release on Thursday the operation led to the rescue of 26 children and the safe location of 13 others. What is going on? I'm telling you, I leave town and ish hits the fan. What the hell is going on? That's just one of the stories that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. I'm just letting you know. Okay? Like I said, I haven't had an opportunity to do like a super deep dive in any of this stuff. I've just been given this stuff, or I have found these things like with the help of you guys. It's a combination of things that you guys have sent me to things that I found. And then of course, things that were just huge huge stories that I just didn't get a chance to throw in my 2 cents about. Let's see. Let's see. What else was there? Oh, the man who shot a Trump supporter in the middle of the streets of Portland is now calling himself 100% Antifa. It's funny because I saw the video just about an hour ago, and I literally had to rewind it a couple times because I was like, what's going on here? It happens so quickly, and it's so small because it's not like what we saw with that Rittenhouse kid, with that Kyle Rittenhouse kid, where it's just like somebody had the balls to follow that kid down the street as he's shooting people and all that. He braved himself and did not stop recording, which takes a lot of balls. But this one's so far away you could barely see what's going on. At least the version that I've seen. I haven't seen the other angles, and I'm sure there are some other angles, but man, oh man, it's crazy. So we will be talking about that because some people are sitting here saying that this is sparking the start of a civil war. I'm thinking, honestly, I think it's when Kyle started shooting, but I think it happened before that as well. But when Kyle Rittenhouse started running down the street and shooting people, I think that was the onset. That's what inspired or has started this small snowball effect of more people starting some crazy stuff. I'm just going to be straight funky with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how much that's going on, Hold on, guys. I'm reading your comments. Hold on. Real quick, left turn from Kiss. Kiss asked me, did you do anything fun in LA or was it all work related? There was a lot of fun because the people I was around were, I basically call them family. They fam. You know what I'm saying? So I had a really good time just seeing old faces and seeing old friends. But it was basically and mainly work. It was a networking work type of thing, but I was still around people that I care about and love and enjoy. So it wasn't like it was all work, but it wasn't an opportunity for me to be in a room and crank out this type of stuff, this type of content, hours upon hours a day. So that's the only thing that really was real tragic about the trip. Other than that, it was work, but fun, It wasn't like a vacation where I was like getting to sleep in and all that. Nah, we were doing work. We were busy putting together an amazing show. But we just had fun while we worked, if that makes any sense. So not all of the kids were reported missing, Jalen. That's what's up. Definitely not the preteens. God, those things are awful. Trafficking, yeah, crazy. 785,000 children go missing every year. That's a crazy statistic, John. That's really, really crazy that is even true. I just now tagged you on a poll showing potential 24% black support for Trump, though I originally posted a bit ago. Oh, okay. I'll check that out here in a second. I'll send you a link directly to an interview of Larson admitting some messed up stuff. What's sad is it was posted 2 years ago, and I'm just now being contacted about it. And that's interesting because when I went to look up Nathan Larson on YouTube, because I was like, maybe I can find something that I could just listen to really quick, just so I can kind of get a brief synopsis of who he is. And a lot of the content was about him being the P word and apparently a P word Nazi. And these were videos that were made 2 years ago. So whatever's been going on has been sitting down and being dormant for the past 2 years about this Larson guy. That's insane, man. That's absolutely insane. Tanner Vane, mostly outsiders in Kenosha, at least. Okay. Hey, to Doogie, what's up, man? What's up, man? Did he really yell, killed the Trumper? Apparently, I don't know if it was somebody else or if it was the guy that actually said, killed the Trumper. I think there was somebody else that said, I don't know, maybe it was the same. I have no idea. Like I said, it's so it happens so quickly and the clip is so short, and I could not see what was going on. That's what's so frustrating, because you don't know who's holding the gun and who's not holding the gun. You just don't know what's going on, man, which is insane. Then also on top of that, I don't mean to be going to off to the left field or take a left turn here, but then also I've been hearing like, now that there's been GoFundMe accounts to raise money for Kyle Rittenhouse, then I've seen some footage of him acting a damn fool, beating the crap out of some 17-year-old girl in a parking lot. And like I said, I've just found these things out, and I'm going, is this before or is this after the shooting that he's beaten up this 17-year-old girl in a parking lot? You know, there's like I said, so many questions. You know what I'm saying? So many questions. Mr. Super, what's good, man? Good evening. You know what I'm saying? To Doogie, I was in withdrawal. Oh, man. Yeah, I missed you guys, too. I was like, I got to jump on even just for a little bit, just to say hi and just to say that I missed you guys so much. Real talk, you know? Like I said, tomorrow we're going to dive in, as I would say, into some of these stories, because there is so much, like I said, so much that went down this week. Like I'm telling you, I leave for 4 days, and this is what happens, y'all. This is what happens. Really? Y'all do, man, y'all ain't helping me out. I thought you guys were supposed to help me out, keeping it, like holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down for your cities. You just said, oh man, the Pascal show is gone for 4 days. Man, I don't know which end is up. I'm done. Let the world just go to hell in a barrel of burning cat piss. That's exactly what's going on right now. It is insane, yo. It is insane. Oh my God. So, yes, Tanovane, please post it if you haven't done that yet. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tanovane, for sharing that. But yeah, man. Woo! I'm sorry. It's really crazy how much that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So much terrible things are going down, and yes, this has been under the radar for years. There's a petition to take down his website. It's literally the most horrific thing I've ever seen, and I see a lot of really horrible stuff through my page. Yeah, I mean, the thing is the stuff that I saw in regards to the rword.com or something like that. RP, you know what I'm talking about, Jalen. It was crazy. That was nuts when I saw about that. I'm like, that's an actual website that actually exists. So we will talk about that at some point over the next 24 hours. If it's not going to be the morning show, it might be the evening show. It just depends on what develops overnight, because obviously there's so many other stories that are developing. Now I'm understanding that Trump is going to visit Kenosha over the next day or two, I think, something like that. So there's that we're going to be kind of anticipating. And of course, we need to talk about the updates in regards to Rittenhouse, in regards to Kyle Rittenhouse, and the GoFundMe account, and the fact that people are calling him a patriot. It is insane. That it's just insane. It's just insane. To Doogie, Pascal, did you read Tim Pool's set of tweets about Kyle Rittenhouse? It starts with, Kyle Rittenhouse is a good example why I am voting for Trump. Wow. Oh, he had a speech. He had a speech today, to Doogie. Trump had a speech today? Now you're talking about this. Okay, Tim Pool said what, bruh? See, this is, okay, so here it is. What I'd like to know, because here it is, I got mad respect for Tim Pool. I think he's an incredibly intelligent guy. He's very well spoken. He knows what he's very stern in what he thinks and his thoughts of where he sits politically and everything. I have mad respect for that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anything bad about that. But the thing I don't understand in regards to Tim Pool saying something like that is why. Why would Kyle Rittenhouse's actions in the streets, the way he did those things, make you want to vote Trump? What would that make? Even it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he said, why? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Why? Why dost thou want to vote Trump because of Kyle Rittenhouse? What makes that make sense? Tim Pool wants his civil war. Tano Vane, there's a lot of people that want it. It's funny, the more and more I have conversations on the show about BLM or things that go back and forth, like, the fighting that's been going on. If I talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, or, when we did that deep dive, and of course, thank you guys for that, because without you guys, I couldn't have done any of that stuff. But, there's more and more things like that happen. So you see those things that go down, and you're just kind of like, well, what makes you want to do that? What makes you decide you want to go there, of all things? To me, Kyle Rittenhouse's whole thing, I don't think Kyle Rittenhouse is a patriot. For God forbid, you call that man, that child, that kid, a patriot. I know a couple patriots, okay? That kid is not one. That kid is somebody who went down, wanted to get him wanted to see some action, got his AR-15 or his father's AR-15, which he was not legally allowed to take in the first place, went out to Wisconsin and started acting a damn fool. That does not make me go, man, that kid's a patriot. Hell no. That doesn't make me want to go and spend money on his GoFundMe account. Think about it. You're just condoning that craziness that happened. And I'm not sitting here saying that I would like if any of the other kids that were like there, not the victims of the actual shooting. I'm saying the people that were actually there that may have started the altercation between, I don't even know how else to call them for right now, so I'm just going to call them militia right now. You got the militia that were, or just those armed kids, those armed guys that were protecting that car dealership parking lot, right? So those guys, so these BLMs or the Antifa or whatever you want to call them, other protesters, let's just say that, because it seems like it was a smattering of all kinds of different things. Unfocused protesters, let's just say that, go over there to this parking lot, and that kind of thing goes on, and suddenly, like if they started some stuff and they're like, oh, we're about to get arrested, start a GoFundMe so you can fund my legal fees or whatever, like, I'm not going to pay for that one either. Both people were stupid. Both people shouldn't have done what they did. That's it. And then also it's like, for a fact if you're going to bring an assault rifle to an event like that, don't be surprised if you end up using it. But I would not call him a patriot. I am sorry. But other people are sitting there saying, that he was a patriot. That doesn't make any sense to me. That makes me scratch my head. Then I saw this video, which of course we'll talk about tomorrow. Of course, we'll get into more detail and we'll dive in more into this. But I saw this other video of him actually beating the crap out of a girl, 17-year-old girl, because they were having some sort of verbal spat back and forth in a parking lot. His ass got caught on tape beating some girl up, some 17-year-old girl up. So obviously this kid he's got a few wires loose. He's got a few screws loose for sure. He also has a police record that shows that he has a violent past as well, especially with an assault rifle as well. And this kid is a patriot? Like I said, I know patriots. I know patriots. Those are the people who sacrifice themselves for this country or for the betterment of this country, for the betterment of their citizens. You know, frontline workers, first responders. You know what I'm saying? The military. Guys who go out there and sacrifice their lives every single day. A 17-year-old kid hitching a ride from his mom, illegally brandishing an assault rifle to shoot some guys or have a little fun doing target practice out there. It's not patriot. It's not patriotism to me at all, personally. But of course, we will talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow because I want you guys to know. I want you guys to know what my thoughts truly are about it. And we will dive into it tomorrow. I will talk about it because then we will be talking. Most definitely, we will be talking about the now self-proclaimed 100% Antifa protester shooting a Trump supporter dead in the middle of the streets. We will be talking about that for sure tomorrow. We will talk about it and my thoughts on it. It's ridiculous. See what I'm saying? It's going from one side of the spectrum, by the way, all the way to another. And they're both stupid people doing stupid stuff because they think that they're being heroes. And then they're sitting there stirring this pot, which is everybody sitting there waiting for this civil war, quote unquote, to start happening. And that's insane. He got a misdemeanor citation the week before for driving there with his out-of-state permit. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You see what I'm saying? This kid is something else. Like I said, we need to dive into this. We could talk about these things so that we can actually see these things and talk about them and see that both sides are really not that great right now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what spectrum you lean on. Doesn't matter if you sit in the middle. You can literally look at both sides and go, oh my God, y'all are some dumbasses. Damn, put your guns down. Oh my God. Shut the hell up. Put your guns down. Stop burning buildings down. And that's it. You're going to realize, wow, both sides are idiots. Doesn't matter if you're voting Trump, Biden, if you're a Black Lives Matter, Antifa, Marxists, it doesn't freaking matter. Gun-toting, Trump, it doesn't matter. Both sides are doing very stupid things right now. There's a way that we can get things done, and it's not this. So I leave Thursday morning, and I come back to this, and I'm like, damn. And Chadwick Boseman died. Come on, y'all. Damn, what a weekend. This is a terrible year. 2020 is terrible, y'all. Terrible. There is no middle. The middle is always right-leaning. Interesting. That's an interesting perspective, enemy. We will most definitely talk about that tomorrow as well. We will dive into that for sure. You know what I mean? It's all Tanu's it's all Tanu's fault. He left a mess for you, Pascal. Yeah, man. Tanu Vane, damn you, man. Damn, bruh. Damn. Tanu Vane, damn. I leave, I come back, you're like, pfft. Here's all this paperwork, Pascal. Just so you know, you missed all this. Time to catch up. Damn. But I'm not complaining. It's a blessing to be able to come back to all this work and do the research and get things ready. And like I said, you know, we left doing that deep dive about Kyle Rittenhouse. I want to do more of that so we can talk about that more, do some call-ins tomorrow so we can get a real good dive in and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then catch up on everything else. Because, you know, like I only tapped on that story a little bit, but why isn't the mainstream media talking about the 39 children that were found? That just seems so weird to me, yo. 39 missing children were found. I feel like there should be a parade in the damn streets right now, you know, for the children, not like some parade for Kyle Rittenhouse or for BL. I'm talking about something good, you know, like Eureka. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? 39 children found. That's dope, yo. That's incredible. And we don't give a damn about it. Crazy, right? Tanner Vane, I'm sorry, I'm going back to reading some of the other. Tanner Vane, that was not gentle at all. You just went, there you go, buddy. Godspeed, Pascal. Have a safe flight, though. Here you go. I come back, boop, 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 boop. All these alerts on my phone. I'm like, the hell is going on? Who died? Who died? What happened? Not another person died, you know? And I get all these alerts, and I'm like, it's Tanner Vane. Oh, damn, Tanner Vane. What? Who? What? Huh? What? Say what? The entire time. But I appreciate it. Really, I do. I really do. Yes. Yes, over 50 and fantabulous. Yes. 39 missing children found, and no one gives a damn. What the heck is going on? You see what I'm saying? No one gives a damn about it. And that's what's so crazy to me. And I understand, like, you know, KISS is just saying thousands of children are trafficked across the border every single year. It's one of the questions I always ask people who don't want to inhabit illegal immigration, or inhibit illegal immigration. And the thing is like, I know it's like something that thousands of children go missing so often. But what I find so interesting is that, like, no one cares. I see on YouTube some people are commenting about it, like, you know, doing their commentary or their news pieces about it. But other than that, no one cares. Mainstream media doesn't give a damn. I understand that there's a lot of other things to talk about, but that's a really positive story. That's really great. Oh, hey, guys, that's great news. Right? Isn't it? Last time I checked, that's good news. So why aren't they using this as good news? Choir minds would like to know. Anyway, I digress. Yes, Tanner Vane, everything happened. Finally, something good happened this year. Yes. So we will talk about it. But the only negative side about it, over 50 and fantabulous, is this. No one talked about it. Only YouTube is talking about it. You know, CBS News talked about it. You know, this is the article I'm looking at on cbsnews.com. But at the same time, it's not out there. You don't see it on Fox. You don't CNN, MSNBC, shoot, any of the other mainstream media junkets. You don't see them. Outlets, I mean, you don't see them. Chardon, what's up? Good evening. Good evening. I just read the news, Mr. Super. I just read the news and nothing on missing kids found. Good news doesn't sell anymore. Question mark. Absolutely. I guess it doesn't. See what I'm saying? It just doesn't. Enemy Nation, no one cares about the kids. Whoa, you just disappeared. No one cares about the kids because it would help Trump, because he said in his acceptance speech that he was going after human traffickers. Plus, QAnon has championed Trump to bring kids home. Well, YouTube is talking about it, at least for now. Maybe it'll get out there the more people talk about it. You know, more of that kind of good news comes out, maybe the more they'll talk about it. You know? Hold up, y'all. We don't know if someone gives a damn. Shoot, that's facts. Thousands of kids are trafficked every single day. Wow, Tanner Vane. 460,000 disappear in the USA a year. That is really sad, Kiss. That's really sad. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the more you know. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that's an actual fact. That's a lot of children, y'all. That's a lot of children. 2020 score good things. One horrible dumpster fire things. To Doogie, ain't that the damn truth? See what I'm saying? So, anyway. So there's a lot that we need to talk about. You know, what else was I missing? Oh, and then in St. Louis, I forgot to say this. There was a shooting killing 2 cops. 2 of them. There was a standoff. From my understanding, there was a standoff. The shooter, the killer, was holed up in his house. And from my understanding, he refused to come out. And these 2 cops were killed in the middle of a firefight, which is also just terrible. You know what I mean? Ooh, I did not see the VMAs this weekend, Jennifer Lang. I did not see Gaga's demonic VMAs. I did not see it, but I will definitely take a look at it tonight, and I'll talk about it tomorrow morning for sure. You know, we will definitely talk about it. And in fact, Bella Thorne as well is under fire as well for scamming people with her OnlyFans. So we'll be talking about that too. I mean, like I said, there's a lot. There is a lot to talk to talk about for sure. But COVID deaths. We don't care about kids being trafficked as long as they don't die from COVID from going to school. Man. You know what, Enemy Nation? Facts. Bruh. Facts. Ain't that messed up? 39 kids get saved. Huge. That's a huge thing. But if it was 39 kids with COVID in a school, that'd be all over the news, blasted all over. But that kind of good news, no one gives a damn. They don't really care about us. You know what I mean? Facts. Jalen. Pascal, I've been contacted about things I found and posted asking to hold off on the post because they're trying to cut the head off the beast. Interesting. Bruh. I'd love to know these articles that you're trying to post. Or, you know, these things that you're trying to post. I'm very curious. That's very interesting. I'll check bits of the network news. Occasionally, Cuomo and Lemon have an interview where they realize ignoring the violence doesn't work. Man, y'all are commenting fast. Yeah, Jennifer Lang, I'm going to check it out. I promise you, I will check it out once the show is over. I'm going to take a look at it. I'll give you my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? In fact, you know what? No, we got some time. I'll just do it right now. Let me check this out. Lady Gaga, right? Lady Gaga. Yes. Love how you just type it in as first thing. Interesting. Oh, it's a long video. Looks like it's a long video. I'm going to have to look at this one when I have some time. Because that one is a long video. But I will take a look at it. I promise, Jennifer. And I'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll definitely talk about it tomorrow. Still crazy, Holly Weird won't talk. Still crazy, Holly Weird won't talk about it. Jennifer, yeah, I mean that's some interesting stuff. And but I haven't seen it, so I'm interested to see what what this is all about. So I can dive into it and check those things out and everything. There was a hostage event down the street from me a couple of weeks ago. Dude took his fam hostage and shot 2 police. I was picking up groceries, driving home, and the SWAT team passed me by. Yeah, John Caitlin, see, like that's what's crazy right now is that everything is just getting more and more heightened. The level of the level of stress and the level of anger that everybody has, and in their bodies right now is just, it's mind blowing how angry people are right now. Shouldn't even be like that. Real talk. It shouldn't, but it is. And, man, it's funny because I was hoping, I know it's not nothing. That this is me just being wishful thinking right now, just being hopeful because that's just the crazy son of a gun that I am. But one thing I was hopeful for was that some of these boycotts that happened with the athletes and everything, with these teams, I was hoping, a little small piece of me was hoping that everybody would stop. Maybe it would give everybody a chance to start thinking. And it hasn't. Now we got people who are running out screaming, oh, he's a Trump supporter, bang, bang, bang. Actually not even bang, bang, bang. It was just one clean shot from that video that I saw. And it's terrible. That's just not how it should be. That's not how things should be going down. It's so frustrating, I keep saying we need to start loving each other again, but man, it's terrible. Jennifer Lang, I'll look at her masks for sure. I'm going to check out the video. I promise you. I'm going to watch it as soon as this show is over. I'll take a look at it. I'm going to let you know. Tanu. There's Twitter drama over it. Wait. Tanu Vane, just so I understand, because I just said a whole I just said a whole bunch of stuff in the last 5 minutes. There's when you say there's Twitter drama over it, please elaborate a little bit. You just have to read it for yourself. What? Check Africans or just Africans? What? Africans and Jamaicans versus Black Americans? What? That's new. John, you're absolutely right. America is a tinderbox right now. And if we don't do something about it really, really soon, things are going to get really, really bad. I mean, it's already getting bad right now, but here it is. This is the other thing. And of course, I'll talk about this in more detail tomorrow, but this is the kind of thing. This is what I was fearing with the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, that it was going to inspire other people to go out there and start shooting places up, start shooting people, just saying, oh, well, if this guy is going to shoot Antifa or BLMs or whatever, protesters in general, then us protesters need to fight fire with fire. Let's take back. Let's have ownership here. Let's find revenge. Let's have vengeance on any person that thinks that they have a right to do, that feel that they have a right to shoot and kill one of our own. So now it's turning into a thing like that. Now it's turning into almost like gang violence. It's like gang after gang. It's East Side versus West. It's the Sharks versus the Jets, which is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This ain't West Side Story. We definitely ain't seeing knife fights up in this piece. So this is stupid. Crazy. And that's the thing. This is the thing that we're seeing. This is what we're getting used to. This is what we're getting used to this. We're getting so desensitized to this type of trash that we're consuming and seeing on social medias and in the media as well. And that was the one thing I was terrified about. That was the one thing I was scared about, was that we were going to see exactly what we saw over this weekend with that shooting in Portland. Right after the Rittenhouse incident. Right after that. It's called tension, a CIA tactic and term. Yeah, Sapphire. Sapphire? Okay. Hello, good evening. Enemy Pizzagate. Love is the answer. I mean, but that's the thing. This is what I'm saying. We see this. Now we see the Antifa guy shooting the Trump supporter. Now we're going to see Trump supporters going out with their guns, and then they're going to start shooting Antifa or BLM or protesters or whoever, just protesters. They're going to see anybody who's against them and not with Trump, or, you know, anybody who's not wearing a MAGA hat or a Trump 2020 something, that dude's dead just dead in the street. Yeah, Adele is under fire as well because she had a very specific hairstyle, and she was wearing a Jamaican flag bikini top, and everyone started losing their minds. And if either you are sitting there going, hey, you know, everybody is, you know, she's supporting the culture, to people who are sitting there saying that she's literally appropriating a culture. And it's just getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. She's under fire for this photo that she took. And yeah, we will be talking about that as well over the next day, because it was quite an interesting thing. Then also at the same time, which is very interesting, and this is something that we'll talk about more tomorrow, Kanye West is planning on suing Wisconsin for being kicked off the ballot for his presidential run this year. Yeah, like I said, there's so much that I missed when I went out of town to work. I came back and literally there's a stack of news that I need to go and cover as quickly as possible, as much as possible. So we will be talking about this. Jennifer Lang, thank you for being a huge fan of mine. I really do appreciate that. You know, I can't thank you enough. It really means a lot. Thank you. Do me a favor. Please tell your friends about the show. I'd really appreciate it. Or tell your friends about the page. That would really mean a lot. You know, I really, really appreciate that. Adele in a bathing suit. This is Kiss saying this. Adele in a bathing suit. I've never seen her wear anything other than a full dress or pants. Oh, Kiss. Homegirl lost a lot of weight, man. Like, she lost hella weight. She lost half her whole body over the past year. And she looks great. She looks really, really great. So now she's rocking bikinis and rocking a lot of things that are showing off her body. And this particular video got her in some serious, serious trouble. You know? And so, yeah, we'll be talking about it. I'll be throwing up the photo so that everybody can see with their own two eyes, and we will dive into it. You know what I'm saying? We will dive on in to it. I posted the Adele thing on my Twitter. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I see, like I said, I saw all this stuff when I was out there on the job. And then I said, all right, these are all the things. And these are all the things I'm going to dive into and talk about. But of course, I never had 5 seconds to actually like look things up or watch full videos. Seriously, I could not sit down. There was something always going on. Like, I helped with this whole event, helping setting it up, putting things together. I mean, it was just insane. So I didn't even get a chance to really dive into articles or videos that were sent to me, or videos that I saw, or news that I saw. That's why when I did the Chadwick Boseman video, just saying that he had passed, that was an easy video for me to do. I could do that anywhere. When it comes to talking about a shooter going and killing somebody in the middle of the streets of Portland, you need to sit down and really dive into that and really like have the research, and of course show a little bit of the video. You know how I usually do it. So Chadwick Boseman's death was a very quick, easy one to do because it's a broad stroke type of story. But now that there's all this stuff going on, trust me, not only are you guys going to see the show tomorrow, I'm going to have a whole lot of pop-up videos that are going to be coming out throughout this week. I'll be back into the swing of things. You know what I mean? So, it's going to be It's going to be a very interesting week. It'll be a busy week, but I'm happy to be back in the saddle. You know what I mean? Back in the driver's seat again. Yeah, over 50 and fantabulous. I'm telling you, Adele is definitely being dragged right now. There's some people who are sitting there going like, let her wear her stuff. Let her live her best life. What's the big deal? We've seen people wear worse. And then there's other people that are just losing their damn minds and sitting there going, this is cultural appropriation and this is wrong. Tanner Vane, Jamaicans and Africans on Twitter got in an uproar over it because they thought Adele was awesome. Oh, okay. So they were very supportive of her until she wore the bikini top and the hairdo. And suddenly everybody lost their damn mind over that. That's interesting. Now she's not awesome anymore. That's interesting. Huh. Jalen, I'm an abuse survivor. Went to school majoring in psychology and years of self-help. And I have an awesome counselor that I talk about all this with. That's amazing, Jalen. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I love that you are taking your own experiences and trying to help the betterment of children out there as well, and the betterment of people out there. I love that you turned your negative into a positive, and you're trying to bestow that on other people and trying to save those other people. So I give you mad respect, Jalen, for real. That's an amazing thing. A lot of it wasn't in English, though. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Chardon. Adele looks amazing. She lost a lot. She looks great. I just hope her voice isn't gone. That's literally all I care about. I don't care if you gain a whole bunch of weight or lose a bunch of weight, but as long as this is still preserved, your voice, the art that you create is not being manipulated because of your new look. You feel me? Because some people want to try to do something real stupid so that they can get a little bit more mainstream. Like maybe they're tired of singing all those ballads and all those beautiful songs all the time. So they try to go the super pop route. And you're like, nah, man, you ain't Britney Spears. You are not Christina Aguilera. You are not Whitney Houston like that. You know what I'm saying? So why go down that route? And that's what I'm worried about her. I feel like she lost a whole bunch of weight. And she's going to go like, that's the only fear I have. I don't think she's going to do it, but there's that fear. Her voice is incredible with what she does. She doesn't need to do the, other stuff just so she can secure the bags. You feel me? You have to look at Adele African on Twitter. Now, since the tag is no longer trending. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. That's funny, Kiss. I was just reading your thing. There was a drama with Cyberpunk 2077 or 2077 when some prissy Americans criticized the game for cultural appropriation when they had a Haitian gang in it. But when they actually showed it to Haitians, they loved it. That's funny. I would have wanted to see it myself. I would want to see this myself now. You know what I'm saying? And as a fellow Haitian, I'd want to see this and go, is that cultural appropriation or is that passable? You know what I'm saying? But that whole Adele look, yeah, people are going, cultural appropriation. Like here it is. She could have. I'll say this. She could have worn the top, put her hair in a ponytail or a bun, or her hair down. She would have been fine. I believe she would have been fine. But the hairdo just sets it off. And I can see why people would sit there and go, oh, that's cultural appropriation. I don't think it has anything to do with the flag. There are people who wear Jamaica flag T-shirts or they'll wear freaking Bob Marley T-shirts, all that stuff. That's very norm. I've seen a lot of white people wear that stuff. I don't see a problem with it, But I think it was the hairdo that set it all off. Real talk. I think it just was this hairdo. And of course, everything that's going down. You know what I mean? Everything that's going on in the social climate has been bad. You know? Jacqueline, hello. Good evening, sweetheart. Feels good to be back. Thank you. Enemy Nation, I'm done with you. Cancel Adele. Oh my God, I'm done. I just see, to me, it don't bother me. But at the same time, it would have to depend on the context of what she was doing. I mean, you know, she might have been she might have been at a particular event. I think she was at an event. I don't know. Like I said, people tripping over nothing. I think over that situation. Shoot, y'all remember Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake? All I gotta say is denim. That's all I gotta say. 90s was terrible. And nobody went to town on them. And Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears were doing all kinds of stupid stuff in the 90s, you know, to get that crossover appeal. And no one went to town on them then. So I don't know why people are going to town on these people now, you know. Oh, okay. Chardon, yes. No, she looked great with her weight on. She looks great with the weight off. I mean, you know, as long as she is healthy, as long as she loses it in a healthy way, I'm hoping it's not blow. You feel me? Just saying. Or really, really bad diet habits. You know what I mean? Dieting habits that people all like, everybody want to go out all, you know, to town on some stuff. Once they start seeing, oh, I'm dropping the weight, let me eat less. Or, oh, you know, if I switch this out with a drug, great. And then next thing you know, heart palpitations. And next thing you know, she dead. That's not fun. You know what I mean? I always watch on YouTube. I've been watching Pascal for quite a while before the purple. LOL. Yeah, you have been watching way before the purple, before the wall and the picture of myself on my over my right shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Totally, Jalen. And I appreciate it. You're watching the rise of the show, the growth of the show as it rises from the ashes of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Yeah, there was no backdrop. There was no pretty backdrop at all. It was actually that couch right behind me, Jalen, but it was in the corner over there. And then there was a window that's over here. And then beige walls, because I had just moved into this joint, and boxes everywhere. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting, you know? Here it is. Jennifer Lang. Okay. I love braids, so I might be called wrong while women of another color, you know, is wearing a blonde wig and contacts that are blue, going to call me out. You know, the funny thing is that you got a very good point there. You know, you got black women, for example. Just using that for an example, there are black women out there that will wear blonde hair and they'll put in blue eye contacts, and suddenly that's okay. But if a girl wants to put braids, a white girl wants to put braids in her hair, suddenly that's cultural appropriation. I don't understand. It's an oxymoron. To me, I understand what you're trying to say, for sure. That's why I'm like, I don't see the big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's just a look. You know, it's not like she's sitting there going, I identify myself as black. It's not like she's in blackface. I mean, she ain't doing nothing wrong to nobody. That's what I think. You know, just let the woman live her best life. Let these women live their best life. If they want to try out a look and it looks kind of cute on them, let them rock it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. As long as it's not something extremely offensive or racist, I don't see what the big deal is. You know, there was a time where I saw girls wearing all types of different looks all day long, and no one fret about it. No one bat an eye towards it. And now everything's a problem. And that's ridiculous. You know? Yes, Jalen, perfect example. Bo Derek and her braids. Absolutely, that's a throwback for sure. You know. Deidre, hello, hello. How you doing, sweetheart? Good evening. I bet you really hate writing checks. Yeah. I like keeping my money. Who doesn't like keeping their money? Who likes to spend their money? You comment down below. That's what I'd like to know. That's funny, Kiss. Let's see, Enemy Nation. Look up the Malaysian tribe. How can blonde hair and blue eyes be an oxymoron? Good point. Good point. All I'm trying to say is that there are girls out there that will wear the blonde hair, blue eyes, but then they'll still also comment on Adele, for example, with her hairdo and a Jamaican flag bikini top. That's what I find weird. But they'll be wearing the wigs and the blonde hair, like the blue eyes or, green eyes or something like that. You know what I mean? I get it. I get that. I get what Jennifer Lang is trying to say here, because I don't get it. I feel like we should, if you look cute and you can rock it. I don't see the big deal. I just don't see the big deal. Chardon. My understanding so far is if whites give reference to the culture, they're not appropriating. I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. I can see what you're saying. It's very interesting if you really think. Katy Perry is another conversation, though. Katy Perry is another conversation. Chardon, that's another conversation. But I feel like if you want to rock a certain style, you should be able to want to rock. I feel like you should have, if you want to rock braids and you feel cute, I mean, it's just a hairstyle. That's just me, That's just me, But then at the same time, I want everybody to live their best life, but I don't want them to be hypocritical whilst doing that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna wear some really great clothing, that maybe is by a black designer, or it's known to be something that is more urban. Maybe it's not something that you wear normally, but it's just a look that you're trying out, or you just want to feel cute and something different. But yes, you give them a shout out, sure. But then next thing you know, you're attending a KKK meeting, then there's a problem. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any sense for somebody to sit there and go, oh, let me just take this, let me try this stuff. Let me rock this gear, but then just be a bigot in real life. That is, I feel, is wrong. But I think that styles and the way our cultures at least used to be, things have been changing for the past year. 2020 has been weird, but for the last decade, at least, let's just say the last decade, up until the ish hit the fan as of recently, things have been more integrated. You know what I'm saying? We got white hip hop artists, we got Asian hip hop artists, we got black rock stars, we got you know what I'm saying? Everything is so integrated, with styles and cultures and everything. You got Lil Wayne rocking Vans, and now, there was a time when kids were rocking Vans, and that's not something I used to see when I was growing up. You know what I mean? As a black kid, you didn't see black kids walking around wearing Vans. You know what I'm saying? That is how integrated, for an example, just a soft example of how integrated this country has become. So if somebody wants to wear, you know, they want to wear braids, let them wear braids. I don't see the big deal. You know, it's just braids. You know what I'm saying? Katy Perry's another conversation, though. You know, I don't see anything. There is nothing integrated about her, in my personal opinion, except for making a few songs with like Pharrell and some other artists. Other than that, I don't see her who is someone who's out there. But like I said, I don't study Katy Perry. I don't know her life like that. But she doesn't seem like the type that's very, you know, for other cultures other than her own, if that makes any sense. But that's just my own personal opinion. But anyway, guys, I got to wrap it up today or tonight. It's really, really great to see all you guys commenting, being a part of the conversation. I still have apple bottom clothing and baby fat. Am I not allowed to wear them because I'm white? See, no, Jalen, no, I don't see a problem with you wearing that. I really don't. I really. And the thing is Deidre, I agree with that too. But I feel like there's a lot that, you know, like the black community, the black culture, there's a lot of things that the black culture wants to get from the white culture, whereas the white culture wants a lot of things from the black culture. Like I said, I feel like it's this all the time. Like, you know, they want the best of that world, but keep their own, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I want this. I want the straight long hair. So let me put in a weave or like, you know, black girls for a minute. Let's talk about this real quick, Deidre. Let's talk about this real quick. So you got black girls that were sitting there going, hey, I want the long hair. You know, I want a more of a softer, more European look, or I just want something different. So I'm going to straighten my hair and put a weave in, do the perm, whatever, right? Black girls have been doing that forever. Wigs, you name it. Guess what happened? White girls started seeing what was going on too. They said, wait, you could put extensions in your hair and make your hair look longer and thicker and more luscious? Oh, shoot, we doing the same thing. Then white girls started doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Integration, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, oh, we like what you're doing. Oh, we like your hair. Man, that's some good hair. I want to do that. Then they go, oh, wow, we like what you're doing with that hair. Shoot, that's dope. You're telling me I could look completely different in just a few hours? I can have fuller, longer hair in 2 seconds? Bet. Then they went and did the same damn thing. If you notice, that's something that was integrated. That was something that was taken from the black culture and brought over to the white girls. Seriously. Or to everybody now. It's everything now. You see what I'm saying? So when I look at all this, the clothing and all that, I mean, the whole thing is that you want that integration. You want that. That's how you make the monies. When you got white people want to rock your gear and black people want to rock your gear, man, you making monies, yo. Has nothing to do with cultural appropriation, in my personal opinion. But if you're wearing it just to look cool, but you racist and bigoted as hell, bye. That's what I think. Yeah, Enemy Nation, I'm trying to do as best as I can, baby. I'm trying to do the best I can. He said, LOL, Pascal, pretty soon you won't be able to keep up with the chat. It'll be too fast, you know what I mean? Apparently, I got a feature on my chat. If I want to slow it down even more, I could. But I want to see it go like crazy. That'll be fun and be like, I have no idea what you guys are saying anymore. What's the conversation about now? Thank you, Deidre. I am speaking truth. Thank you. See what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes. See what I'm saying? I thought I said good night. Facts, brother. Thank you. See what I'm saying? That's it. We all want to integrate. That's why we do it. You know, that's why pop is not pop the way pop used to be. You know, you don't see the pretty blonde hair, blue eyed. Well, you still see that, but you don't have that anymore. Now you're seeing the pretty blonde hair, blue eyed girl rapping now too. You know what I mean? With a hip hop artist on this pop beat, and then they're making the monies. I mean, we're integrated like a mug. So anyway, woo! I gotta get going. I love all you guys. You guys are amazing. Y'all dope as hell. I love you guys. Yes, we will be doing a lot of catch up over the next couple days. Be on the lookout for it. I will be on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as always. So be sure to check that out. I will have a couple pop-up videos as well, because of course I want to catch up on all the stuff that's been going on, anything that I missed over the past few days. I love seeing all you guys. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we will be diving into a lot of stuff. So be ready, be ready with your fingers ever so nimble in your comments and everything. But anyway, y'all be great. Yes, get the monies, secure the bags, baby. It's all about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. And Enemy Nation, thank you, man. Yeah, it's really awesome to see new faces and new names on here and all that and all the love. Jennifer Lang, thank you so much. Deidre, thank you so much. Chardon, thank you so much. Oh, and I will be on tomorrow night as well, just so you know, for all the y'all that are part of the night show. I will be on the usual time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, but I will be on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., so be ready. Get that cup of coffee. We're going to dive into some really interesting stuff, all the stuff, okay, guys? I might open up the phone lines at the end of the show, just maybe. So, be on the lookout. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I really missed you guys. Real talk. It's great to be back. I'll see you guys soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.